Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. Lots to do. Lots going on. So my apologies for not being here, but here I am. I'm back. Um, First of all, I'd like to take the first beginning of this daily. It is on November 11th, 2021. It is Veterans Day here in the United States. It is a federal holiday in the United States, and it is observed annually on November 11th, honoring the military men and women, the veterans who served in the United States in the armed forces. Also, to our men and women in uniform, past, present, and future, God bless all of you and thank you. A true hero is not measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. Honor to the soldier and sailor everywhere who bravely bears his country's cause. So I would like to say, for many of you, there are parades that went on today celebrating and honoring the veterans. There's also a period of silence that's usually recognized at 11 a.m. There are marathons that run today, musical concerts that play today, dinners and luncheons and free food at different places that honor veterans, our military today. And there's plenty of military demonstrations on Veterans Day, again, which is always November 11th. And again, it is a federal holiday and it is celebrated and honored on every November 11th annually, once a year. With that being said, I'm going to move on. Today's daily, I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. I want to get some energy changed up in the room. Please hit the like button if you've just come in. Yes, especially those who died. Yep. Not just Afghanistan, but everywhere. There's so much. Thank you, Force. Thank you. All right. So the first oracle card that comes up today is friendship. Friendship is something that sometimes we tend to take for granted. Friendship is a word sometimes that gets used lightly. Sometimes people feel that acquaintances, people they don't know really well, but refer to them as friend. There's a lot of different opinions based on what the word definition of the word friendship means. A lot of you have dealt with a situation, perhaps with a friendship, perhaps with someone who possibly betrayed you, possibly went out with your partner, either when you were done or while you were dating them, or vice versa. Yet we call them friends. Would your friend betray you? Would your friend put something in front of themselves and not in front of you? Oh, thank you, Renata. Oh, great. Thank you so much. So friendship, like Renata with my daughter, friendship, caring about the other person, going above and beyond to help out, to make them have a better shot, a better chance, to help somebody to see something of the truth. When you're dealing with friendship, sometimes you feel it's better because you're such a good friend that telling your partner, your friend, whoever, the truth would hurt their feelings, would upset them, would make them angry at you. But if you were the person wanting an answer, would you want someone to lie to you? Or would you want to know the truth so that whatever it was that you didn't like about the truth you could fix, you could work on, you could change, you could see it from somebody else's perspective? Friendship is a word that's also not used in relationships very often, but yet that person who you lean on, that person who you become codependent with, that person who becomes your everything, must first be your friend. Because to have a friend, you have to trust them. So a lot of you try to go real fast into this relationship and go from I just met you to we went out to let's start dating more to let's get engaged to let's have a baby to let's get married or whatever the order is. A lot of you forget that even friendship takes time to build. Trust still takes time to be earned. The word friendship comes in very strong today, and I'm glad that I used this deck of oracle cards to pull that up. So if you or someone you know relates to you as a friend, or you relate to somebody else as a friend, or having a friendship with them, or even your partner, please know that you're friends to the end. For some of you, even when you're not with your partner anymore, some of you may still be on speaking terms but not dating. Some of you may still have that bond, that friendship. If you built that foundation strong enough with the friendship part first, it will hold and withstand any winds, any rain, any storms that come your way. If you don't have that friendship, then that's pretty much why it just severs. That's okay, change. You will. You will, but right now your life's a little complicated, change, and you have some things to get in order. And once you start loving yourself more, putting up more boundaries, not just accepting anyone to be just your friend, but being particular about who you choose to be your friend, then you'll find a very best friend. Location is the thing. Location is the thing. So once your location is changing, you'll be much better off. Much better off. All right. Next card for the room is finding. Finding. We talk about finding because it's about finding who we really are, finding ourselves. This is talking about finding what we thought we lost. Perhaps you were caught up in a relationship that really changed who you were. It changed what you used to tolerate. It changed what you used to deal with. It changed who you used to be, how you used to feel, the way you used to eat, the way you used to sleep, the way you used to relax. And some of you lost that. Some of you allowed somebody to take the you away. But it's not lost for good. It's kind of shielded for a little while, meaning that the person that you were with perhaps didn't allow you to be who you really were. Perhaps you didn't feel good enough about yourself. So you put on this facade, you put on this air that you were a certain way. And when they left, or when they went home, or whatever, then you could be yourself again. And you could do things the way you wanted to. For a lot of you, you're so caught up in keeping up with the Joneses or wanting to be what people want you to be, who they want you to be, the way they want you to act. You have got to figure out who you are. That's one of your hardest jobs in this lifetime, is to work on figuring out who you are. What do you stand for? What will you stand up for? What will you represent? What are you bringing to the table? A lot of you are worried about somebody coming or becoming a partner or dating, and yet your situation is really messy right now, or it's complicated. Not a whole lot you can bring to the table. And then you wonder why nobody's asking you out, why nothing's happening, why God's not sending anybody there, because there's still work that you need to do. Right now, if your life is a mess, if it's unmanageable, things aren't really great for you right now, God may send you a helper. They may send somebody in. They may only come in for a little while, and you may say, well, I dated this person for just a little while, and then it was over. They were there to help you. They were sent in to help you, or they were sent in to teach you. So the closer you get to balancing your life, getting things organized, living the way you believe in living, your truth, through your truth, then you'll be ready and prepared for someone else to come in. All right. Oh, very nice, Marcy. I'm glad. All right. Last oracle card. Last oracle card. Ah, okay. So the last oracle card is the word answers. 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 The oracle card of answers is here. That's a scary picture. That face is kind of scary for a minute. But it is answers. Answers that you're seeking to many, many questions that you have. Some answers are not supposed to be given to you. Some answers to resolve an issue, solve a problem, aren't supposed to be just handed to you. No. Sometimes your answers must be earned. Sometimes the answers that you're looking for may not be very clear. Sometimes the answers that come to you may not make sense right now. Later, if they're not making sense right now, later, the answers that you're getting will all fall into place exactly where they need to be. All right. Getting started with the sign of Aries, of course. Aries. All right, Aries. So, you know what? For you guys, Aries, your message first is wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Aries. Wow. Wow means, wow, I never expected that. For some of you, Aries, this is about a commitment that's going to come very easily to you. Aries, you can expect a commitment, an offer, an opportunity. It could be relationships for some of you. This is a general reading, so it could be different for all of you. For some of you, this commitment could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be family. It could be somebody giving you a loan. It could be anything that's going to help you to grow, to learn, and to express yourself. So any of those subjects is coming for Aries. So Aries, it's like you can breathe now, relax, because when I heard wow, it's talking about it coming very easily to you. Kind of like, wow, I didn't expect that. I didn't know it was going to happen that fast or that easy. Leo, someone will respond to you in an affectionate type of way. Someone will respond to you in an affectionate type of way, meaning a very kind, gentle, perhaps flirtatious, perhaps loving or caring way. It could be a family member, it could be a partner, it could be an ex-partner, it could be a friend. All right, Sagittarius. The thought of a relationship right now almost gives you anxiety. It almost overwhelms you. Some of you Sagittarians are really busy right now resting, breathing from something you just went through. Some of you aren't sure if you ever want to get married again. Some of you aren't sure if you even want to get involved with the dating scene. Some of you are hesitant about moving forward where relationships are concerned. Gemini. There's some type of tug of war going on with Gemini. Something going back and forth, some kind of tug of war. There's something where you're not agreeing with somebody on something and you're trying to have it your way, they're trying to have it their way, but you're not seeing eye to eye and you're not having good results in communicating right now. You're not getting the other person to listen to you and you're not really listening to them. So when you both get tired of being so caught on your own stuff, each one's stuff, meaning when you're tired of hearing yourself talk and they're tired of hearing themselves talk, then maybe you'll talk to each other. But for right now, you're both headstrong with something. Libra, justice has been served. The truth has been revealed. Either you found something out, you're going to find something out, or you're going to understand that something has been done fairly. You're not going to question something anymore, whatever that could be. For some of you Libras, it might be just getting a job. It might be being chosen for that position. It might be things working out. It might be paperwork received. It might be an understanding of the results, whatever the results are, some kind of understanding of the results. But Libra, justice has been served. So whatever you went out to get, whatever you put in to get, whatever you requested to get, it just means it's coming to you. So justice has been served. Aquarius, starting over scares the shit out of you. Aquarius, starting over scares the shit out of you. New beginnings, a new person, a new event, a new chapter, a new job, a new location, new. Anything new right now puts fear in you. It's like when you were a kid going to kindergarten for the first time. So you have this fear, but just know that things are going to work out exactly the way they're meant to. And it's not going to be as scary as you're thinking it is. Cancer, waiting on a new venture, opportunity, journey. Something is expected, something is going to be presented, something's going to be offered, or something's being planned or scheduled. New opportunity, new journey, a new way of doing things. Maybe even not by choice. Perhaps you had a tower moment, and this is what led you to this new something, new journey, new opportunity, new venture. Pisces, right now, Pisces, it's almost like you're living it up, or you're living things up, or you're living up to things. Maybe you're living up to the expectations of somebody else. Perhaps you're putting expectations out and somebody's going to meet them. I also feel like where Pisces is concerned, because the words are living it up. So Pisces, either you might be overspending, you might be trying to have all these really nice things, but you might be maxing out credit cards. You might be, again, overspending. So please be mindful of your money, Pisces. Scorpio, making preparations, making plans, preparing for something, wanting something really bad, hoping to be able to get what it is that you're wishing for. Scorpio, you might be talking to one person, but something's playing with somebody else in the back of your mind. You're trying to focus here. You're paying attention to what's in front of you, but something in the back of your mind is weighing heavy. There's somebody who you love very much. There's somebody who you are not around right now, but it's somebody that you can't get off your mind. You might be fronting right now and playing the game like you're happy and you're content in what you're doing and who you're with right now, but the truth is you're a liar because you're not happy this way. You miss the other person. I don't care what you say. You miss the other person. Even if it was toxic, you miss the other person. Point blank. Capricorn, your routine, it's boring. Simple. Capricorn, your routine, it's boring. You want change. You want to spice something up. You want to do something different. You might decide that you want to just try something by yourself. Some of you might go and take a long ride and not even really sure where you're going and just go. Some of you might be wanting to, even in your house, cosmetically, maybe throw bright red pillows on the couch or something to brighten something up. You're feeling that things are too monotone for you. Conversations, you're kind of struggling with, you know, like you talk to somebody on the phone and it's like you're struggling to get words out or to make conversation. The other person gives you really short answers. So like, hey, how was your day? Good. What'd you have for dinner last night? Anything good? Cheeseburger. Do you want to talk or you don't want to talk? Because you keep trying. This is what you're doing. You're trying to make conversation. You're trying to get somebody else to get involved and help to balance this conversation out, to add to it a little bit, spice it up a bit. And the other person is just blah. They're blah. You're kind of like, why the hell did I call them? Why did I even call? For some of you, you're not really liking You're not really liking it, Caps. You're not really liking that somebody's not initiating in the conversation. Some of you could be texting somebody and not getting a response, or you're getting one-word answers. Some of you are making up stories like texting somebody saying, hey, did you call me? You know damn well they didn't call you. But you're doing that to try to put some bait out there to see if they'll respond and start talking, and then to be able to get things back on track. That's a good try, but they know what you're doing. All right. Taurus. 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 Everybody's not against you. It's not all your fault. Yes, you have to take some accountability in something. But the other person, they need to stand up for their own shit and own their own shit. It kind of like was an accident waiting to happen. It's like you kind of knew that it wasn't really going to work out, but you kept trying anyway. You kept pushing, you kept trying, but you knew it wasn't going to work out. You really wanted it to work out just because you're tired of things not working out. So you're willing to settle and accept this person. Say, okay, well, that'd be good enough just so I have somebody. Be patient, Taurus, because somebody else is coming. So you know what? Let the other person off the hook. Tell them to be on their way. Because you try so hard to turn that piece in 1,000 directions to make it fit, and it's not fitting. And you know it's not fitting. But you want to keep trying anyway. Virgo. Virgos. Oh, Virgos, my Virgos. Let go my ego. Okay, Virgos. Virgos, you're really good at trying to manage everything. Matter of fact, you do it. Somehow. Sometimes you don't know how, but you do it. But Virgos, you get tired too. A lot of Virgos aren't involved with somebody really right now. A lot of Virgos might have somebody that they see here or there, or here and there. But a lot of Virgos also love family, love their friends, love their jobs, but also wonder in private, is this all there is? Is this the way it's always going to be? A lot of Virgos are hoping for their friends or their children or their family to be happy. They're hoping for things to work out for somebody. Virgos are really, really big right now in the month of November too. Not just today, but helping people achieve their goals. Virgos will go above and beyond to help you win the race, to help you become the success, to help you see that you're worth it. But Virgos, to you, my message today to you, Virgos, it's okay to say no sometimes. It's okay to say, you know what, I need an hour in my room by myself. I need space. I need to just go take a ride in the car, get myself ice cream or get myself a soda, or get myself a coffee, have a cigarette, have an e-cigarette, whatever the hell it is you do. But just to have some time to yourself for a minute. It's like, you know what, even if I just drive up here and I park this car by this edge or by this railing or by this guardrail or whatever, fence even, and I see this water, I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes. I'm just going to watch this. I might just take a walk through this little park. I might just take a walk. I just might decide to just take a walk and clear my head. I might even decide to cry a little bit. I might decide to even just talk. Talk to the trees, talk to the plants, talk to the flowers, talk to the universe, talk to God, talk to my angels. Get lost up in the clouds for a minute. Virgos, take the time for you today. All right. So that is the message that I have, including the collective in the beginning. They are the messages for each sign. I like it better this way. And this is the way I'm going to start doing my dailies, with a collective in the beginning and giving a message for each sign. The messages will get deeper and deeper, bigger and bigger, better and better, longer and longer. But this is my first run this way. I like shuffling the cards because it helps my mind to sort things out. As I see the cards going into place like this, everything in my brain is going into place, and it's great. I didn't lose track of where I was. I didn't lose track of what side I was on. It balanced out. So I hope everybody's having a great day. My huge apologies for not being here over the last day or two. A lot of changes. Today I was so excited. I took my neighbor whose dog I have, okay? I took her to go get her hair cut. And this is, look how cute the back is. She got her back cut. See her? That's in the car. That's the back of it. That's her. And then this is the side. And that's the only pictures that I took beside that front one. And then she got her nails done. And she got her toenails cut. So I was really happy of what I was able to accomplish today. And I'm sorry to do it at the expense of not coming on here earlier. I always put myself last, and I'm sorry I didn't mean to put you guys last. But it was something that I needed to do. I love when God shows up and shows me what's needed. I love when I can help change somebody's life. I felt so bad for her, though, because she enjoyed going out. And we were out from, I picked her up at 10:30 a.m. And we didn't get back until, I think it was roughly, let me see. It was roughly, I think it was around 1 o'clock, maybe. Yeah, around 1:30, I got her back. So she was exhausted by the time we got done, and she starts to get kind of scared and paranoid, like, I'm scared. I just want to go back to my place in my room. I'm afraid I'm going to get lost out in this big world. I don't want to be out here. She was really scared. Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining. I loved it. I'm sorry that I couldn't come on. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, Tiger's Eye, right? So I wanted to make sure that she looked good. Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is coming up. And hopefully they'll be moving her to Florida, where she'll be much happier and looked in on, eat often, and well taken care of. So I'm very, very happy with the people who take care of her. My friend Howard and Veronica, a lovely couple. And Veronica, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. She's an amazing person. And Howard, he's just as amazing himself. They're great people, so they take really good care of her. So I want to make sure I take Buttons again to see Helen one more time this month, and then try to take her twice in December, because that might be the last time she gets to see Buttons until I take her to Florida to visit, which I won't be doing too often. Anyway, so glad I got this daily done. So I'm coming back. I have a video that I want to do, a live that I want to do, and I think it's going to make a lot of sense to many of you. So check out the title, and then click on with me. Hit the like button when you come in, and let's get started. I will see you guys in 2 seconds. Logging off. Got to fill out the papers up to do it again and coming back on. So 2 and 2.